because he had missed the death of his mom. And so he took that step. And now the government is punishing him, punishing his...
I can't watch it. That's not gonna work. How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith and you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys follow me up here on these platforms and down here. Click this thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And when you click that bell notification after you subscribe to the channel, make sure you select all notifications when it drops down that option for you to do that, okay? Last but not least, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel and subscribe to it. And everything I'm asking you to do on this channel, do it over there. Let me know what y'all think of the few videos that's up over there right now, okay? Y'all not saying nothing. Are y'all even going over there? Anyway, appreciate you anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here came from a fellow native here in Chicago. Somebody I actually went to school with that he and I disagree on 70% of a lot of these topics. Doesn't want his name to be put out there, but let's just say childhood friend, fellow Chicagoan. Told me to watch this video and see what I think about this. And this right here is definitely something that there's no way I will be able to find and justify what ICE did. And guys, he want me to do this as a live reaction, so I can't fake anything because he feels that a lot of videos that I do, I'm being fake behind it. So we're going to sit there and we're going to watch this together. Here we go.
The I-team in federal court following the plight of a Chicago area family still waiting for their loved one's release from ICE custody. Abel Orozco was taken into custody in January in an arrest his attorneys say was illegal, as well as 24 other people recently arrested under increased ICE enforcement efforts.
Said he was arrested illegally. Okay, let's see.
Abel Orozco, a father, husband, and undocumented immigrant, is the only plaintiff.
Here we go with the father stuff again, but wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute.
Abel Orozco, a father, husband, and undocumented immigrant, is...
What kind of immigrant? Y'all, we all know that this news channel right here leans left. So you're already trying to call him a father, husband, and an undocumented migrant or immigrant. Let me make this clear. When President Trump them said, if you were in this country illegally, it's considered a crime. So for him to be arrested illegally, how is that if he's in the country illegally? Well, Ty, I know y'all can say he's not in the country illegally. He's just undocumented. I could be jumping the gun. Undocumented doesn't necessarily mean illegal. We'll go along with that. Okay, let's keep going.
The only plaintiff in a class action lawsuit against the federal government who is still in custody as his lawyers contend ICE agents violated the law and a 2022 settlement agreement when he was arrested without a prior warrant.
You don't need a warrant. If they have reason to believe and they get information that you are in this country illegally, they don't need a warrant to arrest you unless you cannot be arrested if you were at your private residence. If you were on a job that actually is considered to be a private area, they can't just come in and arrest you. Even if they do have probable cause of and proof that you are an illegal or undocumented. But if this person is on private property or something like that, they can't go there and arrest them. If they catch you out and about, maybe on a job that's not private, they can arrest you. They got to have probable cause.
Abel Orozco has been here 30 years, owns his own business. As he's in custody, his wife is battling breast cancer, and the family is potentially going to lose their home.
Whose fault is that? I'm not being mean about this. I get it. He's been here for 30 years. He's probably a really good guy. I understand that. But guys, let me tell y'all something, because y'all know me. I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm for the up. I say it all the time. If it turns out that ICE them are doing this on some illegal terms and they're just doing this and it's completely wrong, we will be there to back this up and I will call ICE out. I'm telling you, I will do it. But I'm telling you, I have a strong instinct that they're not just doing this illegally. They're not just going out and randomly doing this. I guarantee you they might pull up that we don't know about. They might pull up something that he's done in the past. Maybe he has something that he was supposed to be out of the country years ago, but he was able to slip through. Okay, let's keep watching.
In foreclosure. If these are the worst of the worst, we're in trouble as a country.
What he means by that is this. Trump said that they're going after their criminals, the worst, first. And while they're going after the worst first, they're going to go after those who are in the country illegally, because Trump said under his administration, if you're in this country illegally, it's considered a crime. And I like how he tried to pull the heartstrings in there about the wife having breast cancer and, you know, they can lose their livelihood, whatever like that. But y'all had no problem with people being fired from their jobs and losing their livelihoods. Americans being fired from their jobs, losing their livelihoods, getting arrested because they didn't want to get the Fauci out your hokey pokey clot shot. So save me the fake pity. Save me the fake virtue signaling and feeling sorry. Save it. God dang it.
The I-team in Northern District Federal Court today as plaintiffs and the DOJ argued their case in front of the Honorable Jeffrey Cummings, who said that there are, quote, many things troubling me about these situations. Under the
Mr. Cummings, hey, if you're watching this, Ty Smith, remember we spoke on the same stage? Even though there's a lot of stuff we didn't agree on, but you are a very, very smart, gentlemanly man. I hope you made the right decision in this one, sir. I know there's going to be some confusion. Anyway, let's keep going.
2022 agreement to arrest someone without a warrant, ICE agents need to meet two criteria. Is there probable cause to believe someone is in the U.S. illegally?
Told you.
And are they also a flight risk? A requirement immigrant advocates.
Probable cause requires a reasonable ground for these conclusions. The policy addresses certain factors that might be sufficient to provide officers with the required reasonable belief that the two factors are met. It says the policy and statute requires ICE officers to establish that one or two. Keep going.
Day is being flouted.
What the judge noted was that 25 people must be just the tip of the iceberg. And we are in total agreement. We've been talking to hundreds of people being taken from our neighborhoods in similar ways.
Lawyers for the Justice Department say warrants were eventually obtained in many of these arrests, and in some cases it may be burdensome to assess flight risk on the spot. The judge saying, quote, "We don't know the magnitude of this problem. It is impossible to tell." Attorneys say the feds are still holding Orozco because he has a decades-old removal order. While
What? No, let's not skip over that. He has a what? Hold on. He has a what?
attorneys say the feds are still holding Orozco because he has a decades-old removal order.
What I tell y'all, they'll find something. He has a decades-old removal order. Is that saying that he had an order to be removed from the United States decades ago and he didn't go? He came back. Maybe he went to Mexico, but then he snuck back in. I don't know. Answer it. Answer it. Answer in the comment section.
While many others have been released on bond.
Mr. Orozco decided very fearfully to go back to Mexico to visit with his father who had had a massive stroke. And the reason he had done it is because he had missed the death of his mom. And so he took that step. And now the government is punishing him, punishing his family.
The government maintaining in court today that all of these arrests were lawful and did not violate the settlement agreement. This case, of course, ongoing, the judge making no ruling today, but it does have major implications to how ICE conducts its arrest at a time where high-profile enforcement is a major priority for the president.
Ladies and gentlemen, and to the person I went to school with, I see where you were kind of going with this. I really do. But when they said a decades-old removal order, what is that talking about? I can be wrong in my assessment of what that is. I just know when I've seen things in there about removal and deporting, they had a 10-year to be removed from the United States, things like that. I can be wrong, or I can be completely wrong. But at the same time, when I tell you that with the amount of intel that these ICE agents are getting, they are not just going and taking random people. If this man did things the right way and is doing things the right way, rest assured that he will be getting out and being able to go on with his life. But at the same time, if he is here and everything turns out that this man is in the country, been there for decades illegally, we voted for that. Some of y'all are not going to like that, which is completely fine. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave it in this comment section after this video. Did y'all get by the crying lawyer? Did y'all get by the father who had a heart attack? Did y'all get by the wife who's suffering from breast cancer? Let me tell y'all something. I'm a very caring. I'm in healthcare. I'm a very caring person. But what I don't like is when you try to use those as smoke and mirrors to try to get to us and make that be blinders as us to not seeing how justice should be served. Like I said, we voted for that. We want all illegals, criminals, whoever it may be. It can be your grandmama. Your grandmama can be sick. Your grandfather can be sick. If they're in this country illegally, bye. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think by putting it in the comment section after this video. Don't forget to do what y'all see in this animation right here. That would greatly help my channel, and y'all are doing it, but keep it going, folks. We got momentum going. You will not believe what this man in this video right here did. Y'all have to see this. This is crazy. New fear unlocked. Videos I did as of yesterday that you may have missed is right here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.